Welcome to Go All In Show on ABC 15, brought to you by Go All In Media. I am your host, Nim Stant. Go All In Show provides the best life transformational stories that will help inspire and improve your personal growth from mind, body, soul, entrepreneurship, and work productivities. Are you ready to go all in to achieve your dream today? Let's go! I'm just a regular person like you who is trying to walk every day of my life with a great intention. Why are you letting your fears keeping you from your destiny? I am a big believer that the moment you decide to go all in, your journey begins. I came from the third world country of Thailand, from the lower middle class family. Didn't have any MBA, didn't go to any business school. When you allow yourself to commit to your goals, and you fail, you're showing the strength, not the weakness. I was a yoga teacher teaching 5 to 6 different studios a day. Didn't even have time to have dinner with my kids. I was so depressed. Couldn't even pay bills. Had a lot of debts. I was stuck. So at that moment when I feel sick and tired of being sick and tired, I start to take the action. When you allow yourself to go all in, the world starts to behave differently. That moment has totally changed what I think, changed the energy inside me. So I'm going to teach you how to retrain your mind and your body for success. It's time to start now, and we will show you how in this Go All In TV course. Hi everyone, welcome to Go All In TV. My name is Nim Stant, and today we have a special guest here with us, Dr. Nancy Gaines-Dillard. Thank you so much, Dr. Nancy, for being here. And let me introduce everyone for Dr. Nancy very quick. I'm going to read it because she has such a long credibility and amazing background. So Dr. Nancy is the founder of Integrative Medicine, Dr. Nancy Medical Training Academy, Family Matters Healthcare Foundation, and of course, the radio host of Dr. Nancy's Know. I love it. You have done so much. Thank you so much for being here with me and with us and spending your time with us.
Thank you, Nim, for having me. It's such an honor and a pleasure. I know that we just recently met, but kindred spirits and alignment is key to the beauty of life and growth and prosperity. So it's a privilege to be here with you today.
Thank you. That's so beautiful. Thank you. That's such a beautiful opening. So let's talk about your backstory a little bit. What brought you to be the change you wish to see in the world? Tell us a little about yourself.
Yeah, that's a Gandhi quote, and I live my life by that, actually. I've been around for a little while, and I came from humble beginnings, and I've seen a lot of people that I love and care about work hard to achieve their dreams. And as a little girl, I saw it materialize, and I knew that I could do it as well. So it really takes good mentors in your life that lead by setting an example and allowing you to dream. Whatever you dream is possible. And don't let anyone ever tell you that you cannot be what you dream to be. So you really want to surround yourself with individuals that help celebrate you and encourage you to get to that goal that you want in life.
But you know what? That's what you used to, that was you use in your life, but not many people have what the thought, the thinking, the mindset that you have. I'm just going to jump into the next question right away. Like, how can one developing the mindset of being the change they wish to see in their life?
Yeah, that's a really great question because it all starts in the mind. And if you believe you can do it, then you can.
Yeah.
And again, it's about your circle of influence.
Right.
It is about your tribe that you surround yourself with. Truly, speaking it and doing it are two different things.
Yes.
And it's certainly not without challenge. And I will tell you, you will fail. And you will fail many times, as I have. But the important thing is to get an understanding of what was to be learned through that experience. Go through those emotions.
Yeah.
Don't stay there.
Don't stay there.
But what did you overcome? What lesson was it that you were to take with that to grow?
Yeah, I love it. And it's just like the muscle, right? When we go to the gym, we exercise and we have the bigger muscle, the stronger muscle. But for our brain, I remember my mentor called it inner side instead of exercise. And that's what you have been using it, developing probably like a stronger muscle here. I always say to my families and friends, I said, even though I'm strong, even though I'm small, but I'm strong, because it's right here. It starts from
true.
here.
Everything needs to be cultivated, and you're born with all the gifts that you're going to have. And it's interesting because a lot of times you know what your gifts are and you work to achieve those things, and then the surprising little wonderful surprises along the way is that you discover gifts that you didn't know that you actually had. But you're right, it's all about cultivating and nurturing your gifts. And what are those? You need to surround yourself with individuals that pour into you, seed and water you so that you can grow and develop. It's a process. It does not happen overnight.
It doesn't happen overnight. And were you like from the beginning when you were a little girl, did you have the confidence that you have like now?
That's a very good question too. I wasn't really big on social media until, I developed my own businesses, my enterprise. I'm a consummate entrepreneur. It's what I've become to be known as.
Yeah.
And when I did start connecting with social media, a lot of long-term friends have come out and, say, Nancy, you've always been the same. You've never changed. You've never let success change who you are. You've always been sincere and true to yourself. And I think that's very important. True to yourself, know what it is that you want, and seek that out in others as well.
That's beautiful. That's wonderful. So how can you help those who are watching and listening to us if they don't know what they want in their life, if they don't even know what they wish for? I think everyone knows though, but they're always going to be excused like, oh, I don't know what I want, so I don't know how to do it. How can you, any 3 pieces of advice, how can you help them with that?
Well, excuses are so easy.
Right?
The key to being a great entrepreneur or a person that's going to succeed at life is that it takes habits, dedication, perseverance, discipline.
Yes. Okay, let's repeat again, Dr. Nancy. Habit, and then what is it again?
Perseverance,
Discipline,
consistency
right,
as well. So when you tell someone your dream, you hold yourself accountable.
Yeah.
And accountability is key.
Do we need to tell everyone about our dream, or how can we select the right people?
That's very good. Again, it's all about nurturing your skill set and your morals and values in which you were instilled with as a person, rather it's your faith, your belief, your family connections that you have. It's very similar to when you connect or collaborate or partner with individuals that share those same concepts. However, it's not until later sometimes in life, and many mistakes later, that you've come to realize that those are the people that you really need to connect with, that share those similar core values.
Dr. Nancy, what is your, and we really go out of the script right now, guys, because like I'm really into our conversation right now. When you fail, because I know everybody's failed. I failed so many times, and I even told myself, like, if I'm gonna do something and if I fail, I'm gonna fail very fast. So I know this is not the right way. So Dr. Nancy, share with us a little bit about, you know, the tools that you use when you fail, when you found yourself in the situation or in the darkness or whatever it is, in the negative thought. You know, what tools do you use to overcome it, to get out of it?
Yeah, that's a really great question. You know, although we look perfect, I'm perfectly made up. Maggie's makeup, thank you. But at the end of the day, we have all failed, and you will too, and it's okay. It's the lessons that you learn through failure that makes you a person.
Right.
My faith is everything to me.
Right.
You know, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. It's so easy to get comfortable. It's so easy to make excuses for yourself. You have to hold yourself accountable.
Definitely.
And learn how to forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself is a big, big deal. And just know that you're capable of doing whatever you see yourself doing. And you work toward that.
Yeah, I can listen to you all day. I love it. I love it. So don't be too hard to yourself. Forgive yourself, and probably we need to accept, you know, things that we can't control, and then take responsibility of what we can control right now, right? Especially in the world right now that is just so difficult to like plan for the future. You know, you are an entrepreneur, you're a successful entrepreneur, and many people have to become an accidental entrepreneur because of what happened here. And be patient with yourself, and just to take the responsibility. I think this is the great key.
Yes, exactly. Distraction is the great masquerade of destruction. So you have to learn how to live in the moment.
Yeah.
The gift that I have been given, many, thank you, God, for blessing me with many, but working in as a doctor-prepared medical health care provider in the last 10 years of my career of 25 years is a privilege to have patients sit in front of me and divulge their most vulnerable secrets in a time in their life that they may be at their lowest. It's a privilege. So you take the time to be in that moment and ask that, you know, you're able to deliver a message to them that they need to hear. Not necessarily because of your opinions, but through a higher purpose. Sometimes I find myself being a humble servant, a vessel, on top of my clinical expertise and what I've studied to do as well. And I just think that just makes a person so much more real. You have to be able to break down the barriers. Our world is missing a lot right now. Love is free. Inspiration and motivation is free. And it just takes the power of one.
Yes.
And that's how you can be the change that you wish to see in this world.
What do you wish to see in this world, Dr. Nancy?
Prosperity, unity, love.
Yeah. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. So, Dr. Nancy, what is your the inspirational quote or life lesson that you love to, and you use it in the daily basis?
Well, the power of one. I say a lot of motivational, inspirational things to myself. So you have to pour into yourself, and you have to love yourself. No one out there is going to, do it if you don't do it first and think highly of yourself. So, I'm beautiful, I'm kind, I'm loving, I ams. Those are affirmations are very much key. Do you know it takes your spirit about 6 weeks in order to receive what you're verbally saying? So you have to say these things on a daily basis and believe them.
Mm-hmm. So listen, everyone, it takes about 6 weeks, right? For the subconscious mind, right? To accept it and accept the new information, more positive vision to coming in, and that will happen too. And
the power of the universe, whatever you speak out, you often say this, which seeks what you seek seeks you back, right?
Yeah.
And so it's all about positive energy. And if that's what you want to put out, that's what we all want to put out, you have to actively do that.
I'm just going to share with you my story a little bit. I used to say, this is like 3 years ago, I used to say, I was in the rock bottom of my life too at that time. And I used to say, man, I don't know why I'm always sick, right? And then, I was sick like every single month, like something new come up, and like stomach ache until I like break my toe, until I have walking pneumonia, could not go anywhere, and I'm just like, how did it get here? At that time when I was like in my bedroom on the bed and no one could not coming into my bedroom, and I was like, how did it get here? How did I get sick every single month with different kind of sickness? But I didn't realize that I kept saying the wrong thing, and the universe brought it to me, right?
That's exactly right.
So change doesn't cost anything, doesn't cost money.
You have the power to change. You have the power to change. It starts with you. If that's what you want, that's what you have to actively work toward.
We got to say the right affirmation, because if you don't say the right affirmation, like myself 3 years ago, that's going to bring whatever you wish for, right? Oh man, this is such a great conversation. Lately with the COVID, you have been extending your hands, your service to help the community. Can you share with us a little bit about that?
Of course. Yes, I was one of a few healthcare providers asked to offer COVID testing back in March last year when it all started here.
Yeah.
And I teamed up with a local NFL celebrity, and our story went national, even on Fox, ABC, CBS. And what we did was we donated hundreds of COVID tests through Nick Lowry's foundation, Youth Foundation, and Family Matters Healthcare Foundation. We provided free COVID testing to a population at that time that was being overlooked. Now nationwide, all individuals are being serviced and paid attention to, and are getting, the care that they need. But back then there wasn't, and so I feel really honored and blessed to have been able to do that. But it's things like that, philanthropic work, giving back. The more you give, the more you receive. That's the other thing. You can't be selfish in a way that you want to keep all your knowledge to yourself.
Yeah.
Now, as an entrepreneur, sometimes you do have to make yourself a priority and be selfish in that regard. Because when you give, then when is there time to fill up? So you have to take time out to fill up yourself, make yourself a priority, get the proper rest, take the proper retreats, hydrate, things that are pleasing to you so that you can be the best you can be for your loved ones and all others who get to experience you.
So that's so true. Like when you don't take care of yourself enough, then when your families, your little one need your help, you might not have enough energy left to take care of them.
That's exactly right. I actually reference it to, if you're in a plane and the oxygen masks drop down, you have to strap the oxygen on yourself first, and then you can help others. So it's important for you to know that you are the key ingredient to your success, And knowing that, you have to take care of yourself and make yourself a priority as well.
So what is the exciting project that you do right now, and how can this help people here? Because you're here in Phoenix, in Arizona, right?
I am. So Dr. Nancy's Integrative Medicine has 2 offices in Scottsdale, Arizona. We can be reached at 480-669-6452, or you can go to drnancy'sintegrativemedicine.com. Lots of exciting things all the time. I'm integrative. I'm innovative. I have Dr. Nancy Knows Radio talk show. You know, we are just so fortunate to be able to bring guests on that are, you know, experts in their field of industry, and also network with celebrities. And when they come on the show, they do very similar things that you do, Nim, and they give us their story, their journey, to make themselves relatable to the audience, to let them know that it took some time to get to where we are.
Yes.
Hard work and dedication does pay off.
Yes.
And, you know, that's what I'm all about, is giving back. I want to be of service in whatever way the energy, my being, faith takes me. That's what I want to do. I do a lot of things. But you know, I've been built and bred to be this way.
Yeah.
Not everyone is. You have to find what your gifts are and talents are, and you do the best to be the best at that particular one. The other thing that you do is you find individuals that you don't do well.
Yeah.
And so when you align with these people, these individuals, these partners and collaborations and partnerships, they make you look so much better. So you feed off of one another's energy, and it's synergistic.
Yes.
So, you know, don't be, you know, competitive in a way that it really
It's not necessary.
doesn't allow you to grow.
Yeah.
Because there's a place to grow together.
Exactly.
It's important.
And I love it. So if you know what you want in your life, that is great. I think that is enough. It doesn't have to be a fancy big dream, a fancy big wish, you know, knowing who you are and be okay, be happy with it. Right?
Love and own who you are and what you do.
And be the change that you wish to see in the world.
And you know, if you're not giving of yourself in some way, form, or fashion, and it doesn't always mean money. Sometimes it's just time.
Yeah.
Then you're in the right space. You're doing what's necessary, you know, to unite our nation, to help others.
So, Dr. Nancy, before we wrapped up our interview today, are there anything else that you want to say and share with our audience right now?
Absolutely. You know, I'm always a source of a resource. And if anyone is interested in, you know, connecting with me as a young individual entrepreneur, or need a mentor, I'm always happy to do so. I'm on LinkedIn, all social media platforms, at any of my businesses. I'm very well connected, and I'm always here to help.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nancy. Thank you for your time and spending time with us here today. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching Go All In Show here on ABC 15. If you have a story that you know it will impact more people, and if you have a dream to write a book and become a #1 best-selling author, we would love to connect with you. Reach out to us here at info@GoAllIn.tv, or check out our Rockstar Academy bestseller intensive program at nimstan.com/the Rockstar Academy. You have the message to share, and the world needs your knowledge now more than ever. We are here to help you gain more credibility, wow your audience, and amplify your result within just 90 days. Join us at the Rockstar Academy today at nimstan.com/the Rockstar Academy. Stop calling it a dream. It's time to call this a plan. It's your turn to share your story to the world and become the #1 best-selling author. I will see you here at Go All In Show next time. So I just want to share with you something. This is the concept, okay? So let go now or fall. When I was practicing yoga, I was standing, keep my feet apart, and then my hands on my chest right here, and then I have to lean back, just do the back bending. And then my teacher started to grab my hand and to lead my hand to grab my calf muscle. And I just yelled at him and said, "No, I'm not doing it. My back is hurting and it's going to break." And my teacher, my yoga teacher, calmly, he whispered to me and he said, "Trust, surrender, and let go." And at that very moment, he became my guru, and his name is Tim Fletman. He grabbed my hands and led me to grab, use the hand, grab my ankle. I don't know if you can imagine that with me in the back bending series in Ashtanga Yoga. And during that morning yoga practice, I was totally surrender and let go of all my desire, all my attachment, all my fear and everything, because I could feel the energy just flow into my body. And that's how you feel when you're letting it go. So the concept of letting it go is called surrender. For many of us, letting it go can be very difficult to understand and even harder to practice. It might build upon the deep understanding that by doing our part, God provides the rest. And it is a lifelong practice. Letting go means standing in the middle of all the confusion, all the noise, but instead of shrinking away, being absolutely present to ourselves and to all that is. One of the best things to release is whatever old story you attach. I'm not good enough. I was born in the wrong time, in the wrong family. So letting go of that, letting go of whatever you have hold on to it. And when you surrender, you get out of your own way long enough to experience another perspective, an enlightening one. One way to experience enlightenment is to radically shift our perspective from looking outside ourselves to looking inside ourselves. And it's not our job to change and control the thing anyway, right? So we are called to work on ourselves. Why we're here on earth? Because we're called to experience the enlightenment, and we are, experience the change that happened to us. And it's simply through is when we give up the thing that is not serve us anymore. When we open to this enlightened perspective, we finally see things as they really are. And when we love ourselves and love others without any expectation, we practice surrender, and we surrender, and the surrender become the greatest act of love that we can have. I want to invite you guys to practice this, letting go, trust, and surrender in each of every step of your day, in each of every hour, every conversation that you have. We don't need to stand in our way. Just let go and trust, surrender.